Yeah.
Okay. Welcome to Fit and Focused for Remote Work and Digital Nomads podcast. We have today, guys, surprise, we have the first digital nomad couple here from Israel. We have Gidi and Julia about to tell you their stories. So welcome, Gidi and Julia.
Thank you so much for hosting us.
Yes, welcome.
So yeah, thank you for coming, and let's just jump right into your digital nomad life. Do you have maybe anything that you'd like to share right off the bat from your digital nomad journey? Like, I don't know, a story that is really exciting or interesting? Or you have something like that?
Yeah, sure. I think the beginning is it was very exciting, and I think also many people afraid of the beginning. For us, we started the COVID. When COVID started, we started to be a nomad, more or less, basically because both of us got fired, right?
Yeah, we wasn't students,
Yeah.
so we finished our almost finished our degrees, and then we was thinking, okay, what we do next, and then we have COVID, and then we fired, and then okay, so what is going on? We don't want to stay on one place. And especially when I start I go to the academy, I have a dream that I'm going to study marketing because I want to travel around the world, and I can really also do it online. And now I do something else. I'm web designer, I got to study something and did something else, and it was by mistake that my boss just when I was working as a student, my boss sent me to learn web design, and he was thinking, okay, she gonna be a manager of the office, she gonna to care about all the accounting stuff, and why not? She gonna also to manage for me a website, to build a website. So it was like a really low price, I was like a student. I was not care about too much about the money, and then when was a COVID, he was fired me. And then I will say, okay, so what I have a degree almost, and I have also a knowledge about web design. So I was start to thinking that, okay, how I take it for myself, okay, and gonna to open a business about this. So yeah, this is the story how it started.
Yeah, even for me, I was studying business management, also for especially the tourism industry. But when COVID started, Israel. Blockade, basically nobody was coming in, nobody was coming out, so the whole tourism industry collapsed basically. And even for me nowadays, building web apps, which is almost zero to what I learned, right? So both of us basically doing today what we didn't even learn it at college, we just learn it from our own experience, right? So this was amazing about this tech world.
Yeah. You can actually, how did you guys get together?
Wow.
It was in college.
Yeah.
It was on her first year of bachelor's and my last year of bachelor's.
Yeah, it was funny because I came to the college in the mind of the single. I'm a college girl, wow.
Yeah.
And then he just...
I snatched her pretty fast, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, you got fired, and how did you decide to just, go and travel and see what happens?
So basically, as Julia said, this was her dream even before she went to college. Yeah. And what is common for both of us, in Israel, I don't know if you know it, but military service is a mandatory one. And both of us, straight after that, went abroad. Me for 2 years and also she for 2 years. Completely separate. We didn't know about each other, but this is something that we share in common, that we like the way of traveling, to be to work in a different country than your own and to experience the culture and everything. But we're still working for a company, not for ourselves, as we're doing today.
And so that's happened. You both went abroad, and then how did you got together and decided to?
So it's what we was met in college, okay, and then we was learn about each one that have same
background.
Yeah, same backgrounds, and say, oh, you also like to travel. I also, and I was try to search in Google how which profession can fit to the traveling also.
It all came pretty much naturally, to be honest. It's not like we said in the end of the college, okay, we want to be digital nomad. Let's investigate how to be a digital nomad. Let's learn about this. It's like actually, I think it was really easy.
Yeah.
As we said, we have this background of traveling before, so we have some experience. It's not the first time we are traveling for a long period of time. So it was, I don't know, it was pretty natural choice.
Yeah, it just, we had this idea also when we start to date. So I was telling him, this is what I want. I want to be a digital nomad because I was going to the school, to the academy with my mind that I want to be to work online. And he was like, oh, I don't know how I can do it. It was scary. It was scary for him because he was on his mind, I want to work on some big company and to be consulting and all this. And after that, we have the COVID, and he also start to be convinced that he also want to be digital nomad. And we start to sell all our stuff. Like, okay, let's do it. Okay, we do it. Yeah, we do it. Let's do it.
And so you're selling all your stuff. And how long ago was it? Like 2 years ago?
Yes, 2 years ago.
It's even more, a bit more. I think almost 3. Like
2 years and a half, something like that. Yeah.
I mean, really the start of 2020, basically.
And so you sold all of your stuff, and where did you decide to go?
So because the border was closed because the COVID. So we didn't have too much choices, but we really knew that we want to travel. We want to travel.
We want to explore, yeah.
And we just take our car. We start with small car, and we just go and travel like 3 hours away from our home that was. A desert, we go to any places in Israel around.
Basically around Israel, like we stayed like domestic. At first, the first year was domestic.
Domestic digital nomads.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, for a lot of digital nomads in Israel, they were saying like, one hand it's like really, really special. Nobody do that. And the other one, like, why should you do it? I mean, it sounds so strange to them to...
Yeah, like why you just not take your car and go travel there and come back your home? You know, why you need to go and to live there? And we need we try to explain to the people it's different when you came every morning, see different people, and you see like different, the coffee shop that you start to work there, the environment, it's different. It's not something that you can take your car, okay, Israel is very small, you can take your car and you can drive to the 3 hours and you're there like one day. To wake up every morning, to feel the different routine, it's really, it's amazing. We was in desert and it was the most beautiful sunsets. Yeah, sunsets that we've seen. It's in all the desert and
because like Israel is very have a variety of nature. In the south you have the desert. In the north it's all green and even snow mountains. So we actually live like in each city like for 1 month instead of being in one place for 1 year, 2 years as I think usual or normal people are. And it was really, really different to be in different cities in Israel. I mean, first time we actually saw the whole Israel and we met so many people.
Okay, we did everything. Let's do something next. But when we start, we also didn't know about, we didn't have too much experience. So we was taking like all the stuff. We was thinking that maybe it's good. We take Airbnb. And we was taken with us, our car, like for the first time, it was like all our house. In small car.
Like utensils and bed sheets and like even pillows, like everything. Like
I think, guys, if you also had like internet station in your car, you could just do it in the car.
It was crazy. And then like we reached the first Airbnb, first time arriving at Airbnb, that okay, this is nice, we can stay for 1 month. And then we came and the Airbnb had nothing basically. It had a bed and a closet and that's it. Like no utensils,
and we was thinking
no
that
kitchen.
It's okay like that, It was thinking, okay, this is the Airbnb, it's okay. After that, we have like a Airbnb different that we have like a cleaning room, cleaning the house. It was in shock. Oh my God, this is how it works? We didn't know.
Like the first Airbnb, she was like, I don't know, the host, I mean. We even asked for a broom and she said like, you should bring a broom from your house. And we're thinking like... Airbnb is like that. I don't understand. Like we need to buy everything, like and then the second Airbnb and third one and fourth one. We learned so many lessons along the way. I'm happy to share how to find the best Airbnb for a digital nomad. But the first one was awful because we don't really know how to operate, how to communicate with the host even before the purchase. You need to ask these critical questions, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so maybe, sure, those critical questions, because I don't even think I'm that good with Airbnb. I ended up in all kinds of situations.
Okay, so first of all, Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Do you have Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
No Wi-Fi?
No
Yeah.
digital nomads.
Yeah.
Yes.
We actually, like, I learned along the way, the best way is you just ask for the host, take a picture or screenshot of you checking your Wi-Fi speed, right? And then you send it on the Airbnb. And then I have some assurance of the Wi-Fi speed, because if I reach there and I send like a picture, no, this is not the fast as you claim it to be, then I'm Airbnb protected. So if I want to cancel whatever, so I'm Airbnb protected. And also, I think lower than 25 download MB, don't go. It's too slow. It's too slow for
like
work. You can have conversation. You can really work. Everything is super slow, and you find yourself spending so much money on like co-working or maybe some coffee shops. And
So you guys prefer to also work from home?
Not always.
Not always.
Because it's like as a couple, it's really hard to work every day together.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know, it's too much. So we need sometimes separate time.
Yeah. Sometimes we'll do like you go to a coffee shop and I stay, and then the next day we switch. Sometimes we'll go together, but in the same coffee shop we'll sit at the different tables always. So it's like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So not every time, but what is important also that we like to take, we understand it, that we like to take the apartment at in center, okay? Because then when you finish your day and you want to go to the beach and where you're too much far from the beach, you need like to take, I don't know, for here, for example, bus, collectivo. In another place you can take, I don't know, some tram. So it's can, like you tell to yourself, okay, I stay home, I don't have a power to go now or something like that. So if you really stay in on the center, it's more easy for you to go out, to travel. It's different experience. Yeah, you pay more, but you enjoy more.
And you know, that's you are not the first one who talks about that, like simplifying your lifestyle. You're a digital nomad and you already have so many things that are different that you need to think about making things convenient, so you don't have to like think about all of these other details every single day. Right?
Yeah, you find yourself much more productive if you're talking about productivity. So if you have a really great place which is quiet, it's nice when you feel that you going home, like the sink, everything is in order. You have this calm about you, and then you are much more productive.
Yeah, I also believe that when you feel good on some place, you also automatically make more money. Because you feel so comfortable to work, you love like where you live, and you just, it's more easily, but when you are struggling with the place, it's too much small, it's too much noise, I don't know, it smells bad. I don't know. We had experience
like this when the place was smelling bad.
We had one experience that we came to the apartment and it was so dirty even Gideon told me, okay, it was good apartment, but I can clean it. I tell him, what? We need to clean Airbnb? Like, no, we just...
This after some experience in Airbnb, not in the at the beginning.
We just take our stuff and we just go, We just left.
Yeah.
We had this situation, we have a different situation with Airbnb. Really funny situation, like I have my laundry that's stuck on the machine. And the host told me that I need to pay money to get my stuff from the machine.
Where was it?
In Israel.
Okay.
All the funny stuff.
Just those funny stories. I also like one Airbnb in Turkey. Like I rented it out. It wasn't clean, and then at the end also they told me that because I made the just radiator warmer, I have to pay for the difference for that electric, right? But that wasn't told like prior to the experience.
Wow, we have a really funny story in Rio that it was one chair, that was sitting. It was chair, I don't know, she was like...
The whole apartment was like 100 years old.
Yes, it was a chair.
Cassettes like on the walls.
Cassettes, I never seen cassettes. And I seen like when it was
like the stuff that we saw in her apartment should be in the museum, like literally.
Yeah, it was crazy. And I was sitting on the chair, and I'm small, I'm not I'm small, I was sitting and it was broken. And and it's not was broken totally, it was broken like one stuff. And I not was like my mistake that I didn't tell her, okay, it's broke, because I do like that and just fall down. And then when we go, she asking for Airbnb that we pay for a chair, new chair, $100.
$100 US. Yeah.
$100 for a new chair, but your chair is like, I don't know.
Yeah, and guys, you know, listening to this podcast, I just wanted you to know, to emphasize that you know, first of all, Airbnb, you know, and any apartment that you rent without actually visiting that, you know, pictures do not tell you the truth.
No.
There are a lot of things that people cannot tell you, and then just be very upfront about bills, what you're paying for, what you're not paying for, and how much. And also, you know, for me, I don't know advice if you guys agree or not. I usually recommend people just rent a place for a couple of days and go and see places in that, you know, place where you're moving yourself, like personally.
Yeah, sometimes you can do it, but when you're like, if we came from Rio to Mexico, you don't have a way to come to see, you know, it's like...
No, but that's what I'm saying, you know, like maybe you rent something for a couple of days.
Yes.
The problem of what you're saying is that as a digital nomad, we like work Sunday to Thursday, right? And if you just renting a place for a couple of days and then you need to move, it's a really a hassle actually. And also in Airbnb, if you if you want to get a discount, you need you have this 1 week of discount and then the 1 month discount.
Yeah.
And if you're reaching to one place just a few days, maybe the great places will be already booked. So usually we need to book like 1 month. If you want to really good place, you need to book like 1 month in advance, or maybe 2 weeks maximum. Because if you do it like day to day, all the good places are gone, so it's a bit of a risk. So what we are doing is either to read a lot of comments, reviews. The more reviews, the better. Of the place, obviously, and if it's like a super host, it's also good. So it's a bit hard for what you're saying. For what from our experience, a bit hard. But sometimes.
And also, you know, I actually would like to switch gears here. You know, you started to talk about productivity, and how as a digital nomad, you also need to think about like how you're gonna plan your work, your time when you work and when you off, right? Because I think people who are at the very beginning of this journey, or maybe considering it, they think that it's kind of like a vacation. You know, you just go from place to place and you just travel and experience things. Exactly.
So there is a lot of stuff that we learn. So first of all, like with the clients also, because when we say to the client, we are living now we are traveling and we work online, and say, okay, so you are traveling and do my work, like, you know, it's not like something
You're not serious.
So we understand that this is not the way. We need to say like more, we are living now in Mexico and this is where we live. Like, that's all. Yeah. And there is more it's like more profession. So this is the first thing that we learn. And about the second thing of productivity, it's about that we also learn how to manage ourselves on the weekend, that we, on the week, that we know that we work 5 days, and 2 days we take vacation, like a Friday, Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday. It's also helped to us to come with a new energy, you know, for the week. So sometimes, it's really hard. We can work because we are business owners, so we can work from morning until night.
Yeah, we can work 14 hours a day easily. Like we don't even notice the time.
Yeah, it's like, because it's something that I like to do, and it's it's my business. You don't see the time. So we can't like every time we tell to ourselves, okay, 6 we finish, 5 we finish. It's not really happen. But what we can be sure about, that 2 days we take a vacation for sure, because you can't work like 24 hours.
Also, we are like traveling, right? We want to experience the place, want to go to Chichen Itza and the cenotes over here.
Yes.
So we need to take this Friday and Saturday off. And also, every 2-3 months or so, we're taking a whole week off. It will be like our birthday week. We have a birthday week because we burn like 5 days apart. So we have like actually a whole week once a year. We have like a birthday week.
Crazy.
It's funny.
No, but it's very important, I think, what you just said. As a digital nomad, I think you need to be really good. And also, if you work remotely, you need to be really good with setting boundaries, right?
Yeah.
When you work, when you don't work, and that should be like non-negotiable. Like, imagine if you had to go to an office, right? And it just now you have to set it up for yourself. And I'm hearing that from a lot of digital nomads. So
yeah, it can be really, really hard. Like I'm start to be really addicted to my phone.
Even more than before.
Yeah, it's wow. I can wake up in the morning and I didn't brush my teeth. I take my phone to see if I have like a new lead or a new client saying something or something on Instagram. Yeah,
I'm actually hiding her phone these days.
Yeah, he starts to do something new.
When she's fall asleep, I'm taking the phone, put it under the pillow, and I will give it her only back when after
I just
coffee
came one day and okay, I think I'm addicted. Like if I wake up in the morning and the first thing I'm thinking about all the issues, about all the problem, about my phone, what's happening, what about the client, about this. So I understand that I didn't start my morning and I start to think about all the things I need to do. So now he's helping me with this.
Yeah.
And that's awesome, that you're helping each other in such a way. I do the same, but I put my phone in the other room. And it also helps me actually to wake up because it's, the alarm is there.
Yeah, you need to get up and actually walk
then
there.
It's in airplane mode, so there are no messages, no notifications, and because also what I think, I don't know, guys, if you notice, when you don't look at your phone first thing in the morning, you start to think about more like bigger picture, but more holistically about your life instead of just replying to messages or whatever,
Your like mind, when you wake up in the morning and you don't think about nothing, just phone, you're not living. You just you wake up and you're on the phone and you don't have any minds. But when you wake up in the morning and you don't have a phone, this is the good thing. I'm addicted, but this is the good thing. You just start to think, okay, I'm going to brush my teeth. You start to talk to yourself, and you just feel more your day. This really helped me. I feel that the day that I wake up in the morning without the phone, much better, with the start much better. And not the day that I wake up with the phone.
Oh, what about maybe do you have any other phone management tips or tools that you personally are using? Maybe the time before bed or maybe while you work. Like
I feel that like you mean about the apps, the stuff that.
I mean, like your phone. I personally, what I notice, I need to put my phone away when I do like writing or something else that is not related to my phone.
The problem with us, sorry to interrupt. The problem with us is just I'm an app builder, right? And she's a web designer, and the phone is actually a work tool, not only for messages and social. It's also a marketing tool. And it's also a way for me to check how I just build an app. How can I see how it look like? Or she need to build a website to make it mobile friendly. How she will see how it look like, So it's part of our tools to work. So it's not like only social or only. So it's more hard.
So I think it's also what an iPhone. I don't know how it's Galaxy, but iPhone you can put a mode. Okay, you can put a work mode. So you don't have notifications. The problem is not about the using of phone. The problem, it's about the notification. Okay, you have the configuration. Okay, you have an Instagram like. Okay, you have a new message. So it's really hard. So when I build a website and I need to focus 100% on this website, I have two tips. Okay, the first one, when I work only on the website, I just put a work mode, and I don't care about other things. Unless this website, okay, just this website. I check this website, how it looks. I can use with my phone without any distraction. Okay, this is about that. But another thing, it's to put tasks. Like I like to put on the night, on the morning, to put all the tasks I want to do today. And also you need to be multitasking. It's not working for me, so I need to put every time like one task and an attention for this task. Every time to do one by one. And when you every time 100% on this task, and you tell to yourself, okay, I do it until I don't finish it. So it's more so you don't have like a lot of tasks, and each one you did nothing. Like, you know, you have a progress 50% on each one. I prefer to do one thing, and it's going to be completed 100% until like a lot of stuff that I do, like, you know.
Yeah. And, you know, thank you for sharing, because I actually, you know, heard the same story from a lot of people who consider themselves really productive.
Yes.
That, like, I have a list of tasks I do, and I go to each task, and I just dedicate my attention to that. I get done that, and then I move to the next one.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's just how our brain works, right?
But the notification thing, it's really helped me. That when I put it like on the work mode, it's make me more focused on what I do.
Yeah, that's, I think, also very important. You know, I just put it on airplane mode because I don't really need to do anything with that when I do other things. What about you, Gideon? Like, do you do the same, or do you have some other tools?
I'm not having the work mode, but like most of the apps that I'm using, if they gonna ask me turn on notification, I would say no.
Yeah.
Like most of them, I almost have zero notifications. Maybe just WhatsApp, because I'm connected with clients on that. But I am slowly trying to put my clients away from WhatsApp to get them used to either mailing or any other platform that I'm using. I'm using Trello, if you know it. It's about project and task management. So write everything that you have to say to me, just right there. Add a picture to that or whatever, and I will take care of it.
Yeah.
And I'm working mainly with Google Calendar as well. So in the start of the week, I will plan, okay, this day I will work 5 hours on this project, then I have small tasks that I need to do in the end. And then each day I have these big tasks and small ones. And just follow through. That's more.
It's like it's for each one. It's different. For me, for example, I don't work with Google Calendar because I feel it's a notification. You know, and automatically I just push it away. So I work in Vitasana. So it's also like a
I heard about it, but
it's a really good also platform. So I just put there all the tasks, and I wake up in the morning. I see all my tasks, and also you can put open different folders for each customer. So it's really helpful for me to just see the list, and not to get a notification, because when I get a notification, I just don't use with that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I personally actually use notebook that is pen and paper, and I look at my schedule and everything is there, and I put it there, and I don't open my computer or my phone, and I don't have any notifications on my phone ever, right? So
it's for each one, it's work differently. I was doing also, it's you have something really nice when you write with your hand, and then you just put like, you know, I did it.
Yes, exactly.
It's feeling like I understand it, but
you just physically do it.
Yeah, like okay, I did it. Yeah. But the thing is that I'm really not organized person. So I have a lot of notes, you know, and then I don't understand where I put another note. So it's not work for me.
Okay, yeah. I just accumulate those notes into one notebook and I rewrite it. And that actually helps, you know, you to remember. So if guys, anyone listening and you want to remember things better, just writing down, it actually helps your brain to remember because you put physical effort, and for your brain, you know, extending energy, that means it's something important, right?
When we've been in college, actually this is the best way to learn. If you summary the material on paper, you don't even have to read it. But if you at least do it, then it's like, as you said, it's like going in much deeply. Yeah.
Yes. So we talked about productivity, right? Well, actually, I wanted to ask you about also your night routine with the phone. Like, do you have, you know, I don't know, maybe specific timing when you turn it all off, or
addicted? No, no,
not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, it's
we're working on this.
Yeah, it's a work in progress. But basically, what happened is like around maybe 8-9 after dinner, and like, you know, maybe going out a little bit and then coming back. So usually what happen, I'm going to open the TV or my laptop because the TV is not working. We're going to see like this Netflix, right? And darling will be on the phone, usually. And I even like, honey, come on, leave the phone, like be with me, you know? So
modern life,
it's work in progress.
And that's the thing, you know, work in progress. We all works in progress. Some people got certain things figured out better than others.
I think that what is more easy, it's when you finish your day early, and then you go to the beach and you have like a period time without the phone. Then you come back to your house, you cook everything, maybe you're at home 30 minutes, 1 hour, and then you just like go to sleep or something like that. But it's hard if you work all day and you work until late, and then you tell, okay, I'm not going to go out now. It's too much late. Okay, so I go to see TV. Yeah. So it's like from screen to screen to screen, you know. So it's something that we work. We understand this thing 2-3 days ago. We tell, okay, we need to do something. Okay, we need
I even bought a frisbee.
Bought a frisbee to go to the beach that we start to
do some
gym,
standing, some exercise. We actually she saw a TikTok video regarding how it's super unhealthy to sit all day.
You know that your body not built on this way that you just sit. So your body built on the way that you need to move every time. So it's just.
Do you have any routines around that? Just let's transition to your lifestyle, like.
So we are trying to put some timer or whatever so each hour to get up, stand up a little bit, and then sit down again. Because it really you can feel like people say, you just work like sitting all day, you're just resting. But no, actually, if you don't sit well, if you don't put your elbows on the table while you work, you can hurt your shoulders, you can hurt your wrists, your knees and everything, So you really you need to know how to work.
I agree. Your posture, and then also there is actually research from NASA, also for the listeners might be interesting, that the best timing for you to introduce like movement breaks is 30 minutes, right? If you've been sitting or standing for 30 minutes, you need to do something, and not just for your body, but also for your eyes, because your eyes get strained if you just look at one point in front of you, and you need to look away and maybe go for a walk, do some stretching every 30 minutes.
It's
so we're trying to do it.
It's super hard usually when you're super focused, laser focus on your project.
You just tell yourself, okay, 5 minutes, and then you're working 3 hours.
Because our kind of work, and I'm sure a lot of other maybe nomads that using tech, when you're writing a code or some complex function or design, you need to be you need to be into it. You can just get up and walk around and sit on your whole So it's really hard.
But guys, just when you're away from your work for a little bit, your brain actually analyzes all the information and it gives you better insights, right? So think about that. Whenever you need to take a break, think that you give your brain a chance to actually give you better ideas. And that should be your motivation.
I have the better ideas on the shower, I was thinking about my day, and I just say,
maybe take a shower while you're doing kind of break.
When you're home, you just go take a shower.
So let's talk about your lifestyle, your nutrition, your exercise, your sleep. What kinds of non-negotiables you have there to support, your health, your fitness, your energy levels?
So we're trying to do a walking, every day, and also exercise every day.
What do you do?
So basically, if I can just describe our daily routine, what it usually is. So we'll get up, right? Brush our teeth. We'll go. The first thing that we're gonna do is coffee with something sweet. Sitting in the balcony.
To see outside.
See the trees and the birds singing and all of that. Right, just sitting in the chair.
The moment.
Just sitting there, enjoy the moment. Sometimes it's taking too long, but we try not to extend it. Because it's relaxing after bed and everything. And after that, we'll do some exercise. We use just apps. We don't go for the gym. Each one of us have his own app. We are registered to this app. We have subscriptions.
Yes, it's a paid app. So you have every day you have different
exercises. Also, it's taking your measurements, right? Your
what's the
body
app?
weight.
Just for people to look it up.
So I have the app that calls FitBody. I'm using this with this app. I think almost 5-6 years. A long time. I really like it. And Gideon start to use with the
I'm
app.
using this muscle booster.
Booster.
Yes, and if you go there, you just go. Basically, it's for men, right? But you have every day you have different exercise. I have he's counting my steps and all of that. So it's really nice. I have this morning routine. I have this big exercise in the evening. This about working out.
Mine, for example, it's more for women. So it's also fit.
But basically, what is really great about it is every day you have different exercise, so it's not boring. And it will take breaks. You will do stretches, warm up. Is personal trainer.
Yeah,
right? It's
in
really,
your
really
phone.
great.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'm
great.
Yeah, I'm
It's
also a
great,
huge fan
actually.
of apps. So
Yeah, it's really great, and you don't need to go to the gym and everything.
Yeah.
It's fine. And after that, we'll eat breakfast.
what do you usually have?
Yeah, so
Eggs.
yeah, so usually eggs. Yeah, with before that, I'm gonna fry some onion and mushrooms and put it in the omelette, which is nice. Basically, we try to eat 80% of our meals at home. We won't eat every day. Maybe we have a rush for like maybe 3 times a
But
week.
not also. But we also buy all the grocery.
Yeah.
We buy healthy stuff.
Healthy stuff,
Because
yeah.
we know that we like to eat something sweet and all the unhealthy stuff. So in our home you can find all the healthy.
Yeah.
But if you go outside, I don't care. I can eat a pizza or something else. It's not a.
Yeah, we're just going for the 80-20.
Yeah.
Right, so
Yes.
80% you're gonna eat healthy, and 20% we're gonna eat unhealthy, and unhealthy food will be only outside. We won't bring it back home.
Yeah.
Like,
That's a great strategy. You know, I
Yeah.
actually heard it from many nomads who try to maintain healthy eating. They're like, at home, I'm going to have only healthy stuff.
Yeah.
And then, you know, there are like 10 or 20% that I'm going to eat out and try local
But it's
stuff.
also important that you're gonna have at your home that something that sweet or something that you like, because if you're feeling that you eat too much healthy, for example, so you can feel okay. I need to buy something. I want something more tasty. You know, you need also to cook tasty, that you don't have this feeling. So it's not about to eat without oil or to eat stuff that you don't like just to suffer. It's to eat tasty and healthy. This is the good combination.
Like,
I agree.
Like Julia taught me 2 things about how to eat healthy. Right, it's really simple actually. One thing, the less ingredients
Get
on
the
the
better.
material, it's better.
Yeah.
Like if it's like 2-3 ingredients, like nachos, for example, just corn and corn, so it's really really healthy, right?
Not really, really healthy, but it's more healthy.
Yeah, compared to other stuff.
Yeah.
Like nothing is like the more healthy. Just go to the to the field and take a banana from the tree. But
Yeah.
this is the best you can do. But what you can do on the supermarket is just like look on the less ingredients possible. So this is a really great way. And the other thing, everything that you want to buy, just think, can I have a healthier version than this? For
Yeah.
like
Love
chocolate,
it.
for example,
Yeah.
I will take chocolate, dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Right? I'm always thinking like a bread. Okay, instead of white bread, I take the brown bread. So everything that you see, I want chocolate, but can I have it more healthy?
Yeah, that's
And
really
these
good
are 2
strategy.
things that
Yes.
Julia taught me, and it's
Yeah.
like it's really really good.
Yeah, that's, I'm a nutritionist also. I also tell the same thing, go as healthy as you can with whatever you like. And that's a
Yeah.
really good strategy.
Yeah.
And ingredients also, it's so simple,
Yeah.
but it really saves you a lot of trouble.
Yeah, so we do this one. We also cook a lot, because when you came to your home and you're hungry, you just
Yeah.
want to grab everything,
So you prepare it in advance?
Yeah, it's
Especially
must.
on this
It's must.
great stand food on Mexico. Wow, the smell is
Yeah.
like killing me on the way home. But you need to like really hold it. No, I have food in my home. I have food in
Yeah.
my home, and that's it.
Yeah, and also, that's very important, guys. I just want to also to emphasize it. When you prepare in advance, you're
Yeah.
so much more likely to do that.
Right.
Like if you have everything
You feel
ready.
like you're wasting the food that they are just prepared. Like
Yeah.
I have ready-made food at home. Why should I eat on the street?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, sometimes like if it's not ready, so we also can make it 30-40 minutes when we're not hungry, but when we're really really hungry, so it's crazy, we can eat all the house and then okay, let's cook or something
Yeah.
like that. But if you even have even if you eat like too much at your home, it's still a healthy stuff that you eat. It's not something that's not healthy. And on 10 o'clock we start to work. We
Yeah.
try 10-9 to start to work. Not too much late, 11-12, because then you feel like you continue to work until the night.
Yeah.
So when you start to work more early, so it's like more better. You want to finish early, to go to the beach or
Yeah.
to go
Our goal is to work 9 to 5. Which is basically other people will say that 9 to 5 I worked in a corporate 9 to 5. Why should I work as a
Yeah.
freelancer business owner? But as a business owner, I feel like we work even harder,
Yeah.
Yes.
even more time, because you are the
You're-
business.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the business is you. So
And it's like new 9 to 5. You can be in different countries and
Yeah.
different
yeah, it's
destinations.
like
No,
my
we
9
heard-
to 5 is not Israel 9 to 5, right?
Yeah.
It's
So-
not only that we heard about it. A lot of people say, "Oh, I work 2 hours a day." okay, so which work, you know? Because if you want to make good money and you have like some level,
and also you want to have progress and to build your company and like to grow yourself, right?
Yeah,
you can't just stay in the same place.
Also, I think that a lot of people, that this is not something that I didn't think about, and Gideon was teaching me about this. It's a lot of stuff I didn't think that is actually work. Okay, I create the content, I enjoy it. It's work. You know, I actually work to create the content, so it's still work. So maybe some people, some person can tell, okay, I work only 2 hours, but it's not really true, because you not count all the other stuff you do. Even that it's things that you like to do. It's still work. You still sit and need to do it.
It's such a good point, you know, about like work hours. And also, if you are growing your business, if you're working on your business, you're going to be working on it. Maybe at some point when you already like build really good company that you're satisfied with, you can work for 2 hours, right?
But even then you have like
I was working before the nomadic life. I was basically a travel agent. And as a travel agent, you have like clients all around the world. So sometimes you need to be like, you need to answer to them even at night or whatever. And I remember when I went to the office at night shifts, I saw the business owner. He was working harder than anyone else. I mean, he left home at 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. he already back. So like, where's your family? I mean, where's your life? And he just like walking. But he have a tower, right? He have a tower. He have the most successful business in his city and whatever. But I see him. I see how I don't want to be like that. It's too much, you know. So,
but also, you know, I think actually what's important to understand is everyone needs to find their own like enough or their lifestyle. As a digital nomad, what I think is really great is you can choose a lot of things, right?
Yeah, of course. I can choose my routine. I can work at 10 o'clock or 12, or even not work today and to work tomorrow. This is something that I don't have like on usual 9 to 5, because I need to come and to work the office hours. So this is something that I can manage myself and tell, okay, this week I work really hard because next week I go to vacation and going to relax. So that when you have this flexibility, you really feel that your life like in your hands, and you manage things like on the way you want.
You can control your life.
So it's I don't know, if someone tell me, okay, you're going to get more money, go to work 9 to 5 on the office, I prefer not to have less money, but to have this freedom and this flexibility that it's everything.
We've been in Rio de Janeiro, and the first time we came to the jungle, and you see like you have sunny days, and right after that is the rainy day, and then sun and rain. So we said, okay, if we have sun outside, we should take advantage and go to the beach. So we had some days to go into the beach and just starting to work at 1 p.m. I couldn't do that if I was working a corporate, right? I could just sit in my office, look outside in the sun, just like, I can't do anything about it. But right now, I can just put my bag, put the laptop away. Okay, I'm going to the beach, I'm coming back. So,
but as you mentioned, as long as you understand like what are your priorities, what you're trying to do, when you're gonna do it, right?
Definitely, if you don't have the pressures from clients and you have like this easy week, so it's possible. If you have like so much work and sometimes it happens, then it's less. But
you know what I'm also trying to emphasize for listeners, it's like if you decided to go remote or work for yourself and become a digital nomad, you have to have like a routine. You have to have your own schedule. It can be, whatever you want it to be, but it has to be there.
Yeah. You must have a schedule, because you just going to be lost.
Yeah.
Like you don't have any purpose, So even now, purpose. So even now, when I manage myself, and even sometimes I have less clients, sometimes I have more, I never have like a day that I don't do nothing. It's not, even if I can take day off, I'm still going to think, okay, what it's missing now in my business, what I can do. Okay, I can create a content, I can make videos, blog, I don't know, I can do other stuff to feel that I do something today. So on the way that you can manage yourself, it's write actually the tasks that you need to do every day. And even if you can to write a goal on this week, what is your goal this week? You want to finish some big task and something logical, not something I want to turn, I don't know, 1,000, something
very concrete.
Yeah,
right?
something that you really can achieve. So it's also important. And sometimes you can write to yourself a lot of stuff because you're really like hungry to do it and you want to have a good progress. But it's not something that you really actually can do because you don't have enough time.
Yeah.
So you sometimes better to write less. And then you can surprise yourself that you really finish everything, or you even can do more. Then you write too much things.
Yeah.
And then,
I actually, read from one of the writers in like self-development and I think self-management space. He said, for each day you should have like a list of I'm gonna do no less than and no more than.
Yeah.
So you actually, also have a reserve, so you're not like completely fatigued at the end of the
Yes.
day, right?
And also, I think most people, what they do is to write more stuff for a small period of time and little stuff for like a long period of time. So it's something with the psychology is different. And I think also what helps, like, for example, I have like the new website that obviously Julia made me. And basically I wrote stages for my website. So the first stage, I want to put 10 posts, 10 portfolios, 10 reviews, 10 this. And then, okay, I'm done with this step. Now second step, what I want to do. And then I have dates on those goals. And inside the goals I have small tasks. And in the small tasks I have small steps. So to break it down, it's much easier to accomplish.
And I think it's also very important what you saying here is you have this very good clarity about what you want to do, what you want to achieve, and how you're going to go about doing that, right? I think for our listeners, it's important to understand when you go remote, work for yourself, when you're digital nomad, you have to have that clarity. And before going remote, what I personally learned is you have to have like what you're doing, what you're trying to achieve, when you're going to do it, how you're going to do it, right? Otherwise, your energy and attention going to be everywhere.
I mean, we are our own boss, right?
Yeah.
Like, in one hand, you want to be a great boss, but you also want to be really hard boss. Because if you won't be hard with yourself, you're just going to be in stagnation, right? You're in the same level.
I think, it's like you want to be your own boss, right? But you also like a good boss. You probably want to like congratulate yourself on like things that you achieve, not just, you bastard not doing anything.
If I have something that I also, it's also helped me. It's sometimes if I want to buy something and I work really hard, I not tell to myself, okay, I'm not going to buy it. I need to continue to work. I'm going to buy this small thing that's going to make me feel good. And then I just automatically create more money or more, work much better. Sometimes you need small energy. It's even, I don't know, to go outside or to go to the beach or to buy something sweet, to eat something. So it's give you some good energy. You know?
I remember when Julia said to me, she was working in sales before. And she told me, like, even you have a really, really bad day and you cannot sell anything, everything is crap, then you just go outside, buy something nice for yourself, coming back, and it's like release money to get money.
Yes.
So I like it.
It's
that
also
energy.
It's also like also for my business. If I want to grow my business, okay, and I don't have some skill to do it, I'm not going to be hard to myself. Tell okay, after, I'm going to take some profession, okay, that's going to help me to achieve it. Because when he do it properly, automatically I'm going to make more money because he take his profession.
Delegation.
It's
so one of the things that helps you to grow your business is basically buy other people's time, right? Because your time is limited. So at first, when she started as a project manager, she saw how a company can take freelancers, digital nomads or any other, to work in your company. So when you have this big projects and you take other people to do it, then the whole team can make something which isn't even much greater than what you could achieve by yourself. Then you can also get more income because you're selling with higher price, and you can offer like a variety of solutions, and you can go even to offer your service even to companies, not only for individuals or small businesses, because
I think the point is
you can deliver more.
The big point, it's not to be too afraid to spend money.
Yeah.
Because it's not a spend, it's about
Investment.
You know. So when you invest on yourself and you believe, it's not like I don't understand what I do, you know. It's not about that. When you believe it's good and you have this passion, just invest on something, and that you know that's gonna to make you progress. For example, now I have two new things, services on my business, and I need someone that's gonna be good on a Facebook marketing, you know, ads and everything. I can go to Udemy or some place to learn by myself. But for what I'm going to do it, if I can text someone, just going to tell me, to explain to me, or going to do it for me, okay? And he's going to do it one time. I'm going to see how he do it, and it's okay. I'm going to spend more money, but it's gonna to come back to me, to return.
Yeah.
So it's not too afraid to.
And it's important. It's important to fail, right? It's don't afraid of that. Think that if I'm not succeeding, then that's it. I should give up. No, because even if you fall forward.
Yeah.
So at least you take some step forward, right?
Yeah.
Like we always talk about our worst of the worst clients were our best of the best teachers.
Yeah.
Like it's just like that.
Like your business, like grow up, you know. You need to understand, okay, now it's hard. Okay, I feel really bad, like it's really bad. But after 2, 3 months, 4 months, it's not care about all this stuff, because I'm gonna be another place.
Yeah.
So we had some clients that after we have different things with them, situation that you teach yourself, like, okay, I need to change my proposal.
My proposal.
I need to add more stuff, or I need to remove some stuff that next time I'm not gonna have some situation. You can't know these things, even if you're gonna to publish new product or new service. You can't know how to improve something without to get feedback.
Like example that I can just think about is like deposit. Right, to take like maybe 35% or even 50% upfront for your work.
Yes,
we wouldn't have even thought about it if some client just ran off.
And
didn't pay. So you walk the whole thing and then just, okay, I'm ready. It's finished. Here you go. Here's your product. Now I'm waiting for the money. No, and then just like disappeared.
Yeah.
So now we know that you need to take deposit. You need to see if it's even serious. And take even the 50% and take some steps.
And I think like in general, with nomadic lifestyle, and especially if you're a beginner at that, you need to make peace with the idea that there are a lot of things that not going to work, and you don't know, and just make peace with that. Apartment doesn't work out, well, you'll know next time. Just always like treat everything as an experiment, and what I learned, also have something to fall back on. So if apartment doesn't work out, so you have some other plan B, right?
Yes.
I always talk about, as a digital nomad, you always have to have plan B, or even plan C and plan D.
I'm also thinking that we are not thinking about the bad things. We just have the situation. We're going to handle no matter what. Like we're going to. It's not so critical. I know even the COVID. Okay, it's critical, but we're gonna to find solution. Just to believe in yourself that you can find a solution, and not to let yourself to be like to be afraid and to think about the bad stuff, because you're gonna to care about bad stuff and not to care about the solution. This is
you can't think about two things at the same time, right? But what can happen and the solution. So such an important point. And guys, we are running out of time. I could talk to you forever. You have so many stuff to tell, like, especially being digital nomads as a couple. So I'd like you to talk, a little bit at the end, like what are maybe some other things that we didn't talk about your lifestyle routines that are important for your health, maybe physical or mental, your productivity, that you learned, like, you need to take care of. Otherwise, you just either not going to feel good, or, your business not going to work. Like, what are some of those things?
I think this, the first thing, it's about a community, okay? Because we're, as a couple, we're every day together. So it's okay, we're nice, we love each other, okay?
Yeah.
But we need to have also other people around us, you know?
To talk to, yeah. And not only online with clients, but actually in-person meetings. So
it's really important that you came to any destination. We also like to come to destination that they have a big community of digital nomads. And then you can have all these cool events, like Friday events, you know, so cool events, and also to meet different people. So it's also help you to feel like you're not alone.
Yeah,
you're not
to meet like-minded people, right? To meet other nomads. And if anybody watching, if you're struggling with it, you can just go to Facebook in almost any destination.
Yes,
you have like
yes.
digital nomad Mexico, digital nomad Berlin, digital.
Yeah.
It's like it's very, very common.
We understand that this
So-
is something that it was missing to us because we didn't have this on Prague when it was digital nomads of Prague in Europe. It was a less digital nomad community. And when we came to Rio, we said, "Oh my God, it's so nice. We have a big community of digital nomads, and you meet these people, and you're sitting with these people." So it's really important when you came to any place, new destination, to search people, not to be with yourself. Also because you can learn new things, and also you can feel like home, more people.
Yeah, and if you like going to a coffee shop and you see so many nomads working on the laptop, try to find that big table. What a lot of people sitting, just come there, smile to everybody, hello, nice to meet you, good morning, and sit down. It's like to open up, and people will see that you are open to conversation. It will be easier.
Yeah.
Also, I think that another thing that's really important for your healthy routine, it's not to stuck on your house, on your home. It's every time to change destination of working. Like I start to think about we now moving to Cozumel, so I start to think, okay, we need to search maybe some WeWork, co-working, because there is something really nice to actually to go out to work.
Yeah.
It's really split.
Split
home.
your work and your leisure life is like.
And also you see every time different people, and you can really communicate. I think it's all about not to feel alone every time, especially when you work on kind of job that you every time with your laptop. So like feel like a robot, So it's really important.
We have a good laugh that we see each other on the laptop sometimes. You look like a hacker, like this.
Yes,
When you're like super focused and you're on the side, you look. What?
Yeah. And it's also to really to take care about your vacation. So even it's 1 day a week, I don't know, just to care about your vacation. I like today, for example, because it's a vacation, Friday, Sunday, I'm going to prepare myself what I'm going to do tomorrow.
Yeah,
and
you
the
need
after.
to not only plan your work life, but plan your leisure life as well.
Yes, it's so important that you not tell, okay, I wake up tomorrow in the morning, I see what's going on. And then you feel like, okay, I was stuck all day, I was sleeping all day. Really to go out, to explore, and that you have this time to do it. So also to prepare yourself for this, it's also really, really important. And also you feel like, oh my God, I see things, and I see like a nature, and it wasn't beautiful places, and not only on my laptop all day. So it's also something that really
think like
healthy.
Like usual time management.
Yeah, exactly.
Time management is like every minute it's gone.
Yes.
Right? Every minute is passing, it's gone forever. You cannot bring it back. So
and there is always, more to do, like whether that's work or something else. So just plan things, and that's how you make them happen.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So really great advice. Community especially. We're still humans. We're still social creatures. So it's very important.
Yeah.
It's very easy to lose it, especially on the COVID. But even like COVID and to be a digital nomad, like your life is like online.
When we came to Rio, it was so funny.
It was really different.
He was like telling me, I feel I forgot how to talk with people.
Yeah,
it's
different.
Because you actually see people like this, and it's different.
I remember it was like hard to make eye contact.
It was really hard to make eye contact.
And guys, to the listeners, about getting, in touch with other people, making eye contact or other contact, just don't be afraid. Even if you're awkward, nobody cares. This podcast, we're also, doing this for the first time like that, and we're not sure, we're not English speaking native people, and
like
we
me.
still
I hope that everyone understands here everything.
So that's totally fine to be awkward, to not have it all figured out, and to just to try.
Just put yourself out there, definitely.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I think that's amazing. Is there anything else, guys, you'd like to add for our listeners, especially the ones who considering this digital nomad lifestyle? And
I think one thing that I can add is about the struggle of picking what I want to do, because to be a digital nomad, first of all, you need to make livelihood. You cannot just go travel for like 2 years without making some paychecks.
Well,
some
somebody
income.
can maybe,
but
not
maybe the 1% which have like a really, really rich family. But for me, at least in the beginning, was like a tutor. And after that, I was searching for so many stuff to do online. I almost fell for a pyramid scam for a few times. And it's like, it's like I was really, really struggling to like... To know what I want to do, what is my I felt like I have no purpose, like what I want to do, And then I felt like, okay, I enjoyed helping students. I enjoy helping friends to organize their stuff in their business. So I said, okay, I want to help people. So how can I help people and make money out of it, and to make it online also, in tech and everything. So I just I found this way to build apps according to spreadsheets, like Google Sheets I already have familiar with, and start to build for clients at really, really low prices, like ridiculous prices. I don't even want to say it, it was embarrassing. But you're taking more clients and more portfolio, and you start enjoying stuff. It's like, okay, I have fun with it. It's nice, so I'll just keep it going, keep it going. And that's it. I mean, it's just to commit.
I think also it's progress. So you need when you go to be digital nomad and you don't know what you want to do. So I think maybe for the start you can work remotely, even in some company, just to have this feeling. Okay, I have money every month, so I can start to think what I like to do and to grow. And to understand that this is a progress, and maybe sometimes you're gonna to do things and then you understand I even don't like it, why I start to do it. And it's okay not to be hard with yourself too much and to push yourself like, okay, I need to choose now what is gonna be my profession for my life. It's it's like you need to understand it's okay that one day when I started I was a content creator, a content writer, and then I manage also Instagram pages, project manager. I did so many stuff. And then just one day I tell, okay, what I like to do, it's I didn't have this idea if I'm not gonna to try different things.
Trying things.
So to try the different things, it's really help. And also sometimes when you a freelancer, okay, it can be hard, So sometimes you have an app, that you have a lot of clients. Sometimes it's less, and it's okay. You need to understand, you need to think for yourself. I'm not thinking that I'm now low. I need to remember the high, you know? And I want to be there. So how I can be there? I'm going to continue what I did when I was high there. So to do the same things, to do the same actions, and not to care about the bad things. That oh my God, I don't have money now. What am I going to do? Like all these voices.
And also you need to remember the longer you work in the same field, in the same niche, you're going to have clients who will return to get work from you. They will speak to their friends about you. So in time, people will know you, and once many people knows you, you'll get more work. So just continue to push on. If you find something that you love and you're passionate about, just push on and do it every day, and it will happen, like, definitely.
Yeah, that's awesome advice, guys. I think it's very also optimistic and helps people to understand that there is perspective, right? Every day not going to be the same, and sometimes you have ups, sometimes downs, and that's totally fine. So thank you for sharing that. And so to finish our episode, like, where can people learn about you, maybe use your services, or like, where should people find you? What are a couple of places?
So our main blog right now is Instagram, which called Nomad Julia and Gidi.
And we're gonna link everything in the show notes, guys, so you don't have to remember it all.
Also, we are just now building this project of the actual blog, which will be our website. It's soon to come, so be patient about it. But if you go to our Instagram and to the link in bio, you will see already this business card with some freebies, which will be nice for you. You can have some template of how to manage your Airbnbs, how much you spent on this, and stuff like that, which will be cool. And just, we'll keep you posted. Just put a follow.
Okay, yeah, that's awesome. I'll make sure to link your Instagram and make sure, for people to follow you, know where to find you. And the last piece, guys, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Fifth Avenue Sounds, where we're recording this podcast. They are, yes, Fifth Avenue Sounds. We even have our cup. Yes. So, guys, this is probably the only studio that I know of in Playa del Carmen where you come in and you can in a professional setting record any kind of content that you have, right? And then use it for whatever purposes you want to use it. So check them out. Fifth Avenue Sounds. And thank you, our sponsors, and thank you guys for listening, and stay tuned for more exciting stories from digital nomad world.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.